There's a secret every pro trader knows, but no one talks about it. I learned it for the low price of $50,000, paid directly to the market $7,000 at a time. Quick disclaimer, this isn't financial advice. My therapist calls it expensive, scar tissue-based entertainment, and honestly, she's not wrong. I'm here to show you exactly how I blew up my account, so you can avoid the same fate. Your brain is about to send you 7 trading signals, and I can tell you right now, every single one is a trap. I know, because each one cost me a cool $7,000. While you're reading this, a high-frequency trading bot at Renaissance Technologies just made a profit. They don't have a secret playbook. They just understand how your brain works. You have a choice. Keep making mistakes or stick around and learn why your mind is the market's biggest ATM. If you're still with me, that means you're either brave or broke. Get ready for a journey that will change how you see trading forever. It all started with a day I lost $7,000 in 30 seconds to a number that wasn't even there. Part 1. The puppet stage. Man is not troubled by events, but by the view he takes of them. Epictetus. Section 1. The round number hypnosis. Quick. What's 49,764 plus 236? Don't fall for the round number trap. I did, and it cost me $7,000. I waited for Bitcoin to hit a perfect $20,000, a number that only existed in my head. My sell order was never filled. Our brains are programmed to love round numbers like $100 or $1,000, treating them as natural market levels. But algorithms know this. They front-run us by placing their orders at a slightly less than perfect number, like $99.97. By the time our orders are filled, they're already gone. They're not trading the market. They're trading our faith in psychological gravity wells. Check your trading app. If your orders end in 0.00, you're just feeding the algorithms. This was deadly signal number 2. Section 2. The anchor of agony. Signal number 1. I lost a fortune by falling into a deadly psychological trap. Anchoring. After buying Apple at $180, my entry price became more than a number. It became a symbol of my identity. When the stock's price was cut in half, my brain didn't see a 50% loss of money, but a 50% loss of self-worth. I held that losing position for 18 months, driven by a stubborn ego that refused to admit I was wrong. The moment I finally sold, the stock shot up, leaving me with a large loss. I realized I wasn't trading the market. I was fighting my own psychology. Firms like Citadel track where you bought and exploit that emotional pain. If you're holding onto a losing stock right now, ask yourself, are you analyzing or just praying it gets back to your price? Section 3. The pattern hallucination complex. The perfect head and shoulders pattern I saw on euro to US dollar in 2019 was a $7,000 hallucination. It looked beautiful, it was textbook, and it was entirely made up. My mentor saw a rocket ship in the same chart, and my daughter saw a giraffe. We were all right, and we were all wrong. Our brains are wired to find patterns everywhere. It's how our ancestors survived. But in trading, this ancient wiring is a major liability. The market isn't full of patterns. It's full of people who believe in patterns. The biggest firms know this, and they exploit it. They fade your faith, not the chart. The next time you see a perfect pattern, Ask yourself if it's real or if you're just looking at a cloud that's about to rain on your portfolio. Section 4. The House Money Mirage. A $1,000 investment in NVIDIA turned into an $8,000 profit, which I promptly lost by gambling with what I considered house money. My brain saw it as a harmless win, not a real asset. This psychological bias, known as the house money effect, makes us believe that profits are different from our initial capital. Professional traders exploit this. They know that when you're playing with house money, your risk tolerance triples and you're more likely to make reckless decisions. The market doesn't know the difference between your initial investment and your gains. It only sees one thing: money that can be taken. This is deadly signal number 6. It's profit. I can risk it. Section 5. The Gambler's Fallacy Mirror. August 18, 1913. Monte Carlo Casino. The gambler's fallacy is a costly psychological trap for traders. Just like gamblers who lost millions betting on red after 26 blacks in a row, I lost $7,000 betting against a trending Tesla stock. My brain told me the rally was statistically impossible, but the market proved me wrong. The market has no memory. Yesterday's price has zero correlation with today's. Your belief that a trend must reverse is pure bias, and professional algorithms are designed to exploit it. They know you'll short a strong trend, and they'll be positioned to profit from your predictable loss. The key to success is to stop fighting momentum and start trading with it. This is deadly signal number 3. It's gone up too much, must fall. Part 2. The Biochemical Trap. Section 6. The pain of loss. Your brain 25 tells you when volatility is your combat zone. Imagine losing one. This is why stop loss feels like a studies show that a trader's cortisol levels can match those of explains why we hold traders have no. This isn't just emotional baggage. I'll learn this. They execute their code. Literally shuts down the part of your brain which is their primary edge. Despite having ever moved to stop loss, I learned this the hard way. My brain using it. MIT mathematician. Your pain who couldn't do waiting financial loss during a market crash. This is deadly. A problem wasn't a lack of intelligence. $7,000. It was an excess of stress. A simple solution: make a rule to avoid trading on red days, and instead, wait for your brain to reboot. The best trade is often the one you don't make under pressure. The next time you're feeling stressed, try a simple math problem. If you can't solve it, your cortisol is too high to trade. Section 8. The dopamine dealer, the addiction of winning. When volatility spikes, your brain enters a fight or flight state. Studies show that a trader's cortisol levels can match those of a soldier in a war zone. This isn't just a feeling. It's a physiological response that literally shuts down the part of your brain responsible for logic and math. I learned this the hard way, as did an MIT mathematician who couldn't do basic division during a market crash. The problem wasn't a lack of intelligence. It was an excess of stress. A simple solution: make a rule to avoid trading on red days, and instead, wait for your brain to reboot. The best trade is often the one you don't make under pressure. The next time you're feeling stressed, try a simple math problem. If you can't solve it, your cortisol is too high to trade. Section 9. The Genetic Lottery. Your family's financial DNA. Your risk tolerance in trading is not just a choice. It's partly genetic. Like my family's cautious approach to money, your financial behaviors might be unconsciously inherited. Studies on twins show that our DNA can predispose us to certain trading habits. The DRD4 gene, or risk gene, can make you either a thrill seeker or risk-averse. Neither is wrong, but you must know your default setting. One trader broke a family curse of over-leveraging by creating a genetic hedge. He automatically reduced his position size during market highs. Your DNA is not your destiny, but awareness of your genetic defaults is the first step to changing them. To uncover your own biases, ask a family member about their worst financial decision. Section 10. The superstition chip, your inner caveman. Ever avoided a trade for a reason that has nothing to do with data? That's your superstition at work. I once refused a trade on the 4th of any month. A hedge fund manager I knew avoided the number 13 entirely. We were all being controlled by a primitive bias. Big firms like Citadel know this. They know that millions of traders will act irrationally on Friday the 13th, and they use that knowledge to profit. You might think you're a rational trader, but your brain is still a caveman in a suit. The next time you follow a weird rule, ask yourself if it's based on data or just a superstition costing you money. This is deadly signal number 4. Section 11. The profitable art of doing nothing. The best trade is often the one you don't take. I learned this the hard way. A hyperactive day trader I knew was making 300 trades a month, burning commissions and capital. His mentor challenged him to go 30 days without trading, and the results were transformative. After the initial agony and withdrawal, the trader found clarity and peace. He realized how many of his impulsive trades would have failed. In the end, his trade frequency dropped by 90%, and his income tripled because he was only taking high-quality setups. This story highlights a powerful paradox. A trader who waits patiently will outperform a trader who is always active. The market and financial media want you to be active because everyone profits from your activity except you. Cash is a position. Patience is a strategy. Doing nothing is doing something. If you can't go a month without trading, you're addicted to the action, not the profit. Section 12. The identity revolution. Stop being a trader. The moment I stopped identifying as a trader and started calling myself a guardian of capital was the day my profitability began. As a trader, I sought action and excitement, gambling and chasing opportunities. As a guardian, my focus shifted to preservation and process. I traded from a place of clarity, not need. This single word change in my identity was the key to turning my $50,000 in losses into a profit. The power of identity. Your identity drives your behavior. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to the level of your self-image. A trader feeds their ego and seeks thrills, while a professional or guardian focuses on managing risk. By changing my identity, I changed my destiny. The question that separates the two is, are you a gambler or a professional? The answer defines your future. You've learned that your 200,000-year-old brain is not wired for 21st century markets. I exposed 7 deadly psychological signals, from the round number bias to superstition, that have cost me $50,000. These aren't just mistakes, they're opportunities for mastery. The path to transformation. You now have a choice. Continue on the path of a reactive trader, donating to algorithms and repeating the same mistakes. Or you can accept your human wiring and build a system that works for you. This journey requires an identity shift and a commitment to applying the lessons you've learned. You know the 7 deadly signals. You have a pre-mortem protocol. You understand the importance of a well-aligned system. You see the identity shift needed. Your transformation starts now. Don't wait. Pick one signal that has cost you the most and commit to applying a solution tomorrow.